Welcome to Toffee TV. This is the Everton News Daily. It is Wednesday, the 27th of July, 2016, and we're still yet to buy an outfield player at Everton Football Club, even with all our money. Mate, what makes it worse is it actually seems like we're getting linked with less players as the days go on. I know we're still getting linked with a lot of players, but it does seem like we've got less to talk about. Anyway, we did have a game last night. We beat MK Dons 3-1. Go and check out my instant match reaction. There should be a little thing in the corner, one of these corners, for you to go and check that video out. Decent win, decent run out for the likes of Morales and Delafeu. Ross Barkley again, so yeah, good run out. Mo Besic as well, getting a goal, so go and check that out. Today it's all about the knots, really, isn't it? It's all about players not signing again and possibly players leaving. Arnautovic, as I basically said yesterday, ended speculation by signing a new contract, 4-year contract for Stoke. Basically used us, didn't he? You used me! You used me! Groundhog Willie. Basically used us, yeah, got a nice 4-year contract out of it for Stoke. That's up to him. He would have had to have got rid of that stupid haircut anyway if he'd come and signed for us. So, I think we were interested in the fact that there was a release clause, and, him being a decent player. But, we never got him, so there you go. We move on. Koulibaly, who've been linked with for the last few weeks, it looks like Chelsea have put in a £38 million bid for him, for the Napoli man. Napoli probably don't want to lose another player after just losing Higuain to Juventus and all the trouble that's caused. But Chelsea have put a bid in now. We'll have to wait and see if that prompts us to go in for a bid, especially with the rumours that John Stones could be potentially on the brink of going to Manchester City. Certainly, the talk is that Manchester City have stepped up a bid today. Plenty of reports out today that they're after him, and not just speculative reports coming from BBC and Sky Sports. So obviously they've all been briefed that they would like him, and have also put out basically saying if they can't get him, they will go and try their hand somewhere else. Probably to push us into thinking, we'll sell him maybe on the cheap. But it does look like 50 million is the price tag. Obviously, some of that goes to Barnsley as well. So Barnsley will be hoping that we sell him. And as we've said before, we just hope it gets done sooner rather than later. But, I think the best thing with it to be, and maybe this is what scuppering the deal is, we need to bring players in. It looks like Phil Jagielka will miss the friendlies at the weekend in Germany. And with only a couple of pre-season games left before the season starts, he has not really took part. Well, he's not took part in any games. That leaves a bit of a worry. We've got Funes Mori, yes, but Brendan Galloway, yes, 2 left-sided centre-backs. But apart from that, we are struggling for centre-backs, and we are, you're going to a game against Spurs, first game of the season. We need to be on it. So that maybe is casting a bit of a shadow over it. And the ideal situation would be we bring a couple of players in and then we get rid of John Stones. It makes it look better. It looks like we've already got cover rather than selling them and then having to scrabble around for cover, which would be the worst case scenario. So Man City have apparently already come in with a £40 million bid. We want 50. Obviously, because of that sell-on clause for Barnsley, we want to make basically £40 million on the deal, which is our prerogative. And especially when you see some of the transfers and what players are going for, you got players like the Welsh Pilo going for 13 million with his last year of contract. You know what I mean? We've seen other players going in the last year of his contract for like 16-17 million pounds. Well, John Stones has got what, 3 years left on a deal, so there's certainly no rush from our end. So So, we need to bring replacements in, put it that way, and we're in no panic to sell him at the moment. He did come on against Milton Keynes, MK Dons. Didn't look too happy, did he? But well, when I say happy, you can tell his body language. He doesn't really want to be here, but that's by the by, the same as last summer. But I think Ronald Koeman would like to get the situation dealt with as quickly as possible. And talking about Ronald Koeman, I mean, never really talked about it on the instant reaction, but his reaction to Everton's victory last night was absolutely brilliant. Darren Griffiths put the microphone in front of him, the camera was on him, and it was all happy smiles, and he was like, "No, not good enough. Not good enough. Might have won 3-1, but I expect to win 3-1. Just not good enough, as simple as that. The lads are not chasing hard enough, they're not closing down. We're not, basically saying that we're not where we should be at this stage. So that's brilliant. That's what we all want. We want him to not crucify his players, but make it very clear to the players that what he expects. Not this putting an arm round them and always saying it's great and it's phenomenal. So yeah, that's great. When he needs to tell people there's a problem, he'll tell them, and we're all happy about that. It looks like on Saturday, Romelu Lukaku will be back and will be available for the Dresden Cup, which is a big bonus. Ronald Koeman said last night, which was interesting, that when Lukaku doesn't play, that Gerard Deulofeu will be his replacement base as a centre forward, which is again really interesting. We spoke about Gerard Deulofeu and what he's done so far in the pre-season, and how he's looked really sharp, and he was at it again last night. So yeah, it looks like he'll play in one of the games, whether it be 45 minutes in 2 games, or 45 minutes over 1 game, or whatever. Obviously he's only just come back, so it'll be good to have him back. Rumours that the club are trying to tie him down to a new contract, a new bumper contract, probably end up being the highest paid player in Everton's history, which is quite ironic considering the things he said towards the end of the season. But yeah, so we'll wait and see on that one as well. Finally, from me, the draw for the EFL Trophy has been made. It is the English Football League Trophy, formerly known as the Johnson's Paint Trophy. 16 Premier League teams have entered this and will go in with their under-21s. Everton have been drawn against Bolton Wanderers, Cheltenham and Blackpool in Northern Group A. How Cheltenham got into the northern section, I'll never know. But one of those games must be played at Goodison Park. So that's a really interesting and big chance for some of the younger players to get the experience of playing at Goodison Park, but also in a competitive competition as well, a real competitive competition. So that kicks off on the 24th of August. As I say, the draw for that hasn't been really made yet. So we'll wait and see on that. Yeah. Looking forward to that. Looking forward to those kids playing at Goodison Park as well. I can't really think of anything else more to talk about. I think I've done really well to talk about what that is today anyway. So thanks for watching Toffee TV, the Everton News Daily. We'll be back tomorrow. God, please let there be a transfer soon in. Please.